You have something important to do. Maybe it's studying for an exam, finishing a project, going to the gym, or simply replying to an email you have been avoiding for days. You tell yourself, I'll do it in 5 minutes. 5 minutes becomes an hour becomes tomorrow. Before you know it, the deadline is here. We've all been there. So why do we keep doing this? Why do we delay the very things we know are good for us? Is it because we are lazy? Or is there something happening inside our brain that we don't fully understand? Today, let's decode procrastination.
Where is my desk?
It's not about being lazy. Most people believe procrastination is simply a sign of laziness, but psychologists have spent years studying the behavior, and they've discovered that it's usually much more than that. According to researcher Dr. Tim, procrastination is often about managing our emotions rather than managing our time. When a task feels stressful, boring, confusing, or overwhelming, our brain naturally looks for something that makes us feel better in that moment. That's why instead of starting the assignment, we suddenly feel like checking TikTok, watching YouTube, scrolling through Instagram, or cleaning our room. These activities give us a temporary relief from the uncomfortable feeling of starting the task. The problem is that the task doesn't disappear. It simply waits for us, often becoming even more stressful later.
Right now, I need to scream. I need you to find me somewhere to scream so I don't have to do it here. No, wait a minute. I'm going to scream here and now because I can't hold it in, so here we go.
Your brain loves easy rewards. Imagine someone gave you two choices. You could receive $100 today or $150 next week.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you like $50 or would you like to double it and give it to the next person?
Oh, double it and give it to the next person.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh.
Thank you.
Surprisingly, many people choose the money today. Psychologists call this present bias, which simply means we naturally value immediate rewards more than future rewards. Our brains treat everyday decision the same way. A study today might help you pass an exam next month, but watching one funny video gives your brain an immediate reward. Since the reward comes instantly, your brain pays more attention to it than the benefit you will receive weeks later. This is one of the biggest reasons we delay important work even when we know the consequences.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. This is the worst.
Why starting feels so hard? Have you ever noticed that once you finally start working, the task usually isn't as difficult as you imagined? That's because starting is often the hardest part. Before we begin, our brain tends to focus on the effort, the pressure, and everything that could go wrong. We imagine the task being much worse than it actually is. But something interesting happens after beginning. Once you've worked for a few minutes, our minds slowly adjust, and continuing becomes much easier than starting ever was.
Yes! Yes!
This is why so many productivity experts I recommend focusing on taking the first small step instead of worrying about finishing everything at once. Perfection can make things worse. Here's something that surprises a lot of people. Sometimes the people who procrastinate the most actually care the most. They want their work to be perfect. They don't want to make mistakes. So they tell themselves they'll start when they have more time, they have more motivation, or when everything feels ready. The problem is that the perfect moment almost never comes. Waiting for perfect conditions often becomes another form of procrastination. Instead of making progress, we stay stuck, planning, thinking, and worrying. Done is almost always better than perfect.
You are absolutely right.
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 If motivation isn't the answer, what is? One of the simplest ways to beat procrastination is by making the task feel smaller. Instead of telling yourself you're going to study for hours, tell yourself you'll study for 5 minutes. 5 minutes feels manageable, and once you've started, continuing often becomes much easier. Another helpful strategy is changing your environment. Put your phone in another room, turn off unnecessary notifications, remove distractions before they have the chance to interrupt you. Research has shown that our environment has a powerful influence on our habits and decisions. Sometimes changing what's around you is easier than trying to rely on willpower alone. So, the next time you catch yourself saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," stop for a moment and ask yourself one simple question. Am I avoiding this because it's difficult or because it's making me uncomfortable? That small question can completely change the way you think about procrastination. Because the truth is, procrastination usually isn't about being lazy. It's about avoiding uncomfortable emotions. The sooner you understand that, the easier it becomes to take first step. You don't need to feel motivated every day. You just need to start. Because action creates motivation, not the other way around. This is Decoded. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video.